Hi, my name is Guy Fredrickson. Today is Monday, December 26th, 2022, and this video is about an Ivalite boat light. I think these were produced in the 50s and 60s. So here's the nameplate from the light. Here's the main housing. The ring that holds the bulb into place. Here's the bulb itself. This one is a GE model 4435, and these are still sold. Found them on Amazon. And then we have the base, then the control cable used to rotate the spotlight and raise it up and down, and the electrical connection. So the way this worked was the housing for the light would be the negative. So this mechanism here brought the positive lead up to the bulb, and then from there it was just grounded to the housing. But to bring the positive lead up to the bulb has to be electrically isolated from the housing, and that's what this is about, and I'll try to explain that. And then the control knob went on this end of the cable, so this would come through the dash of the boat. Oops. So as you move this in and out, the knob on the end, as you move it in and out, that raise and lower the light, and as you rotated it, it would move the light back and forth. So here's the housing, and here's the base that went on the housing. And there's a gasket that went in between the two. And then there's 6 small screws with nuts and lock washers on the inside that hold this in place. And then inside here, these 3 pegs. And those would engage with this that was attached to the end of the cable. So as you push that control knob in and out on the dashboard, it would move this up and down, and then as these pins slid in these slots, it would tilt the light up and down. And then here's the end of the cable that would engage in here, and there was a pin that went through to hold that in place. So this part of the cable threads in here, so you can take the cable from the other end and move it through this base, and then lead it up all the way to these threads, which thread into the base here. So that would hold the cable relative to the base, as you could move this inner cable in and out to tilt the light. And then this is the piece that engaged here, so the light could move up and down on the base, and then this would rotate as you turned the knob on the cable. So this went in here, and then this threads into the base. So as you turn the knob, this would move side to side. As you push the knob in and out, the light would go up and down. So there's a gasket that goes in here. And there's another gasket that goes here. So then this piece goes on like this. So this is made out of copper. So there's 3 small screws that hold this into place, and then 2 screws here that hold this into place. So that would go on like that. And then this wire that goes to the light goes up through this little channel on the side. So there's electrical isolation here, some insulators in here. So this lead is actually electrically isolated from the base. So now that sets into this piece, and down here we have this ring. So this lead would go through this hole, and then this ring sits in the base along a bevel on the bottom. So here you can see this wire is attached to a copper ring that's squeezed around a piece of insulation. So this insulation protrudes a little distance from the edge of the copper ring, and that's insulation is held in the bevel in the base. So that keeps electrical isolation between this copper ring and the base. And then meanwhile, from the top, it makes the contact on that brush. So as you rotate the light around in a circle, it can maintain electrical contact on the positive lead, but yet maintain electrical isolation from the base. So this is all dirty, but it's in pretty good shape. So I think I can clean this up and make it work. So then this positive lead would come up into the housing and then connect with one of the terminals on the light. And then the other terminal on the light would just connect to the housing itself, and that would be your ground. Then your ground would just go through the light itself to the base. And then down here, there's a small threaded hole where you could connect a ground lead back to electrical negative. So it's very clever. What else is there here? Yeah, so the light bulb was held into place with these 2 clips that fit into the housing. There's a spring here. That mounts onto this piece. And I think all this does is provide a little friction so that this stays wherever it's set as you tilt the light up and down. This casting looks like it has 2 pins in it here and here, but I don't think it actually does. I think that's just an artifact of the casting of this piece. Not sure what kind of metal this is. Feels like a pot metal. It's kind of maybe not particularly strong. Here's the knob. It's in good shape. Okay, that's it. I hope it was helpful to somebody. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.